Okay, day two with this Ingersoll. Let's see, having a little situation here. Okay, as you can see, with these three lugs right here, basically they seized, and the Ingersoll 3/8 stubby is not breaking the lugs. So now I'm gonna have to, go to my beast and back out the big boy, and then we're gonna see just how fast it removes these. Okay, as you can see, this is basically at those particular times when I actually go to my hot talk for certain particular applications. Okay. Okay, as you can see, now I got the big boy out. So we're gonna get to it and go break these lug nuts free. Alright. Okay, as you can see on my Ingersoll, I use basically Tecton 1/2 inch impact sockets. Okay, so we're gonna use this Tecton on the Milwaukee 1/2 inch hot torque. Okay, this ain't gonna be easy because you already know doing this with one hand, and basically the hot torque basically has some kick and power to it. Okay. 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 Okay, basically, as you can see on that particular job, the Ingersoll, it was basically capable of removing the other three wheels, but the driver's side rear, three of the lugs were seized, and basically, like I said, I had to go over here to the big boy. Anytime that I do actually back this out, I never run into any issues. Anything that I basically put the hot torque against in my applications, it always breaks it free. So I rarely use it. It's very rarely that it comes out, but when it do come out, it comes out for a specific reason, and it always gets the job done. All right, so right now I'm basically multitasking, and I got to get to the next job. Down here what you see is the OTC professional memory saver, so I got to jump over to the next job because I got a customer waiting at the moment. All right. Okay, so basically, as you can see right here, this is the Mictronics EXP 800. This is the battery and electrical charging analyzer diagnostic equipment. Okay, so we're gonna get over, snatch this, and get over to the vehicle and get to the business. Okay, now I'm basically set up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get down over here. Okay, basically it's asking to check the connections. So we'll go back in. Okay, still basically asking to check the connections. Gonna come back real quick too. We get this right because I need basically both of my hands at the moment. Okay, now it's basically allowing me to get in. So now I'm gonna move to the next step. As you can see, now we're scanning. Okay, basically what we're seeing here is that it's actually measuring over its rated co-cranking amps. Okay, it's showing that the battery is basically good and that it exceeds the requirement of standards. Okay. Okay, fortunately, just got finished talking to the customer, but they still basically want their battery changed, even though the battery that's already in the vehicle is still good. So basically now we over here connected to the OBD2. So we basically gonna just get into a little quick installment. Okay, so when you take a look at the videos, if you always noticing my tools is clean, basically this is for what reason why is because basically I wear latex gloves, and a lot of times when basically holding the tools, I normally have a rag accessible to me. Okay, so gonna get over here, and basically as you can see, this is my Milwaukee quarter-inch hex with a shockwave 3/8 hex adapter. Okay, so we're gonna basically get to this over here. Okay, at the prior moment. Alright, sorry about that because on a particular job like this, it actually requires both of my hands, so it's hard to record and demonstrate that part of basically what I was trying to do. So I'll be right back. Okay, got everything back in and installed the way it's supposed to be. Alright. Okay, that's just basically how the day is going right now. Just pulled in this Durango, so I'm about to get over here and tackle this job. As you can see, got two things lined up, so I'm gonna get this up in the air, get this ready, get this prep for work. We'll be back. Okay, that's where I gotta get to over there. As you can see, this is a T30 right here. These are common basically on these Durangos. So I'm gonna get this shield up and we're gonna get to it. Okay, basically, the housing down there is gonna take a 24 millimeter low profile socket. Okay, I basically have it on a 3/8 extension, and as you can see, as always, I'm using my 3/8 drive bent handle. Okay. Okay, for right now, on top, I basically got to what I needed to. So I'm gonna remove the tools from off the top because I'm gonna need to put the vehicle in the air. It's gonna be a little minute because I need to wait for some parts, but we'll basically get back to it. Okay, as I leave this to drain, as you can see, got the vehicle up in the air on the lift. Today, as you can see, it's an all-white affair in the shop. I got vehicles posted in different areas because there's different work that I need to get to. It's only just me and another tech in the shop today on a Sunday. So gotta get to it right now. It's quiet, waiting for some parts, but we're gonna get back to it. Okay, so that's just basically about it. Right now, it's slowed up a little bit. You know, today is Sunday. I still have something over there, and I basically still have something over here and over here, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get to these today, waiting for some parts on all three of these vehicles. But yeah, a little bit earlier, I was showing you that Ingersoll ran again, the 35 Q Max, and how it wasn't breaking the lug nuts off of basically one of the rear wheels. So I had to pull out the high torque Milwaukee impact. So like I said, you know, with the high torque, I never run into any issues. I do use the 3/8 a lot, Ingersoll. I also have the Milwaukee 3/8 stubby, but when I'm in the shop, I do go in between both pneumatic air tools and cordless tools. So, you know, whenever I do get jammed up a little bit with pneumatic tools, I start to go to certain cordless for certain applications. So, you know, like I said, when you see the tools, and just because you see the tools sitting in the tool chest and they look organized and they look clean, yes, you know, after every job I do clean my tools. I do wear latex gloves when I'm handling my tools, and most of the majority of the time, not just wearing latex gloves, I also have a microfiber cloth in my hand also when I'm handling some of the tools. Okay, so that's for what reason why they always look clean, and you know, they always look organized. I keep them organized so that when I take a look at a vehicle and I assess a particular job, I don't always run back and forth to the tool chest. I snatch what I need right then and there, and basically most of the majority of the time there is no coming back to the tool chest once or twice, or how I have this cart stationary in one place. I don't normally have to move the cart from car to car in this location, which I do work in a high volume area, in a high volume shop. The shop is not independent. It is a well-known establishment. I don't tend to put myself on camera, you know, to basically protect the privacy of my occupation and where, as far as where I work. But you know, that's just a little bit what's going on a Sunday in the shop. So you know, I guess until the next review, or like I say, something come across, you'll be the first one to know. So y'all have a good Sunday out there. I know everybody rooting for their NFL teams. It's football season again. You know, it's always my season. So we're gonna check you later, okay? And once again, this is your US General 5-drawer tool cart with side tray and deep compartment. Till next time, peace.